I've got a chronic illness and was bedbound in 2020, so come and join me on my hospital visit for the day. I've got a chronic illness called a chronic UTI, and having a chronic UTI is probably one of the most painful things you could ever get. So I actually have to travel to London every 3 months to go to an NHS clinic. This is actually the only clinic in the whole of the UK that will treat this condition, so a lot of people like me have to make the journey every 3 months just to go and have an appointment. So I jump off at King's Cross. As you can see here, it is rather busy and trying to find a barrier that will actually let me through. Obviously got to get my Pret coffee. Fun fact, I had to give up coffee for about 2 years and it was the worst thing of my life. Coffee actually was a major trigger for me, and it still is, so therefore I have to drink it in moderation. It's a bit embarrassing when you go to Pret though and you're like, can I have a weak skinny latte please? So I actually made my husband go and get it that time, and he looked like the weak one. So the clinic is in North London in Archway. So here's me and my husband getting onto the train. As you come out of Archway train station, you go up the stairs and turn left, and then you keep going past the Mackie D's, which smelled so good. But I haven't had a Mackie D's in about 3 years because it triggers me. So at this point, it actually started raining, but this was the only reason why I brought my husband with me. He is my personal umbrella carrier at all times. As you can see here, I made the joke and he found it quite funny, obviously. So you go through the revolving doors into the main reception, and the escalator wasn't working, so I had to go up some steps. But you'll see that these aren't the only steps you have to go up to. The clinic is actually on the 4th floor. I did contemplate walking up them, but no, decided to get the lift this time. Now, if you're someone with ADHD like me, this lift is super slow, so it will kind of trigger you as well if you're one of those impatient people. The clinic I'm under is actually a research-led clinic by UCL. So they get this cute little cubby hole in the middle of the colposcopy clinic. Now, this is where I have to take my sample, but obviously I wasn't going to take you with me because that'd be a bit weird. So after this, I had to then go get some tests. Now, I can't say the word because TikTok will think that I'm doing something bad and put me in TikTok doghouse. Usually I have to wait quite a long time, but there was only 8 people in front of me this time. Winning! But then I wasn't winning because I felt quite faint, so I had to eat something. Then we had to get some Nando's. And you're probably thinking, wow, Laura, all you had to do is go drop off a wee sample and go get some tests. Yep, that's all I had to do. It was probably the most expensive pee I've ever had to do, and I have to do this every 3 months. So we decided to make the trip worth it and go to Oxford Street and head to Louis Vuitton. Bye!